Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, and also welcome to another episode of Drag Essentials. This time we're going to put some beautiful warmth on top of this situation. We're going to talk about bronzers and blushers. Bronzer and blush is really important for drag because you are putting on so many layers of foundation, you're putting on your contouring, you're putting on your highlighter, but in this situation, there is no life anymore. The whole thing looks dead. Blushing and bronzing. So bronzer is a powder that is orangey and a little bit sometimes light reflecting, gives you some glow, but essentially it has a kind of orange or coppery color, so you're a little bit bronzed. Blushers are powders that have a peachy, pinky, red tone to it. There is blood circulating under your skin, so you're blushing, literally. There is a gazillion of products out there, blushers, bronzers, liquid ones, cream ones, powder ones, spray ones, whatever. So me personally, I love to work with powder products because in the moment when I put my blushers or my bronzers on, my face is usually already baked. This one is my favorite blusher by NYX Cosmetics. Is the color Chiffon. It's a powder baked blush with a little shine to it. This one is the Away We Glow Quadro by NYX Cosmetics. It also gives you a pinky peachy vibe to it. It mixes all these colors together and they also have a little bit of a shine to them. This is my favorite blush by MAC Cosmetics. It's the Gingerly blush. And this is my all-time favorite bronzer by MAC Cosmetics, the bronzing powder. So essentially when you apply bronzer, you can either apply it with a big powder brush or you can apply it with a smaller and angled brush, or actually whatever brush you want, but these are like the most common ones to apply blush or bronzer. I am going into the bronzer with my big powder brush. Because I'm pale, I don't want to use a lot of bronzer, so I'm just swiping it in once and then I'm going all around the sides of my face like that, where I contoured, but a little bit further into the face. And I'm going in again and just going over some really high points. And that is basically it. So now you can probably see it on the screen that this side has some color and some bronzy effect on it, and this one is just dead. So the next product I'm going to use is the Away We Glow Quadro, and I'm using this brush. I'm just going in like that, using all of the colors together. And this is kind of pigmented, so you need to be careful and be sure to like dust off your brush like that, or just dab it off like that. And then I start to dab the blusher around my cheekbone and go over to the hairline with it. And you can already see what it does. It just gives you the illusion of life. Thank God. I'm just brushing it here over the tip of my nose, and also I'm using the rest of product around my lips just to give a little life. And then up here I'm using it too. Now I feel that this is not really enough, so I'm going into the baked blush by NYX Cosmetics called, what was it called? River? No, Chiffon. So I'm going in here and I'm also just pressing it on, dabbing it on to my cheek here. It's actually, the point you want to use it is this one, like when you do like this. You see? That's pretty weird. Okay, and then I'm also pressing it up here, I'm pressing it here, I bring it here, I bring it here. So just, you know, to have them like all over the place. And with MAC's Gingerly blush, I'm just going in with the tips of the brush because this is by far the most pigmented product of them all. And I'm just giving my blusher some accent of this. And that's it, because that's already really, 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 really strong. So let's blend that a bit. And now you can clearly see that one side is living and the other side is kind of dead. So I'm going to do the second side and I'm back in a sec. Okay, so I like to use some highlighter over my blush again when I'm done with it, because this is just highlighting the part of the blush with it and it just looks even nicer. And then I like to just be sure that there's nothing here at the jawbone. This is the blush. Sometimes when you're just done with putting your blush on, it seems like it's too much, but if this is the situation, you better wait for it until you're really done with your entire makeup, because maybe then you touched it a few times and your eye makeup is strong enough and your lashes are long enough to just make the blush go back a little bit. So if you're not sure if it's too much blusher or not, just leave it on until you're totally done, and then you can still tone it down a little bit by using your big powder brush. And that's it for today, and that's it about blush. So I hope you liked the video, and in the next episode of Drag Essentials, I want to show you how I put my eyebrows on. So see you later, bye!